Hello everyone, we are back again with our next episode of Coffee with SKP. That is for our YouTube channel called Hospitality Updates by Sangeeta and Kavita Bahuguna. And today I am at my own institute, which is IHM Pusa. It is a very nostalgic feeling to be back after 4 decades. And today our guest is the principal of our college, very young, energetic principal, Mr. Kamal Pant. And over to Mr. Kamal, we would like to just know a brief about what's happening in the institute, what are the kind of changes. But I think let's start with a brief about yourself, how you started your career and your back to the education after. I think you started with hotels
That's
initially.
right, that's right.
So over to you.
Thank you. First of all, I like to express my gratitude to both of you,
Thank you
Ms.
so much.
Sangeeta, Ms. Kavita Bahuguna, for
Thank you so much.
inviting me on your platform. As you introduced me, I started my journey from Institute of Hotel Management, but I was not fortunate enough to get admission into IHM Pusa, but I had to pursue my education in IHM Bhubaneswar
Okay.
from 1985, 1988 batch.
Okay.
And on campus, I was picked up as a management trainee. I specialized in kitchens, so kitchen management training in ITDC. I was groomed in Ashok Hotel in New Delhi.
Okay.
And my career, I was thrown an opportunity to specialize in bakery and confectionery.
Okay.
That was a sunrise area at that time, and ITDC being the largest hotel group at that particular time had dearth of pastry chefs. So
Okay.
that is how I started my career, and I was a reasonably good chef in the sense I had won a number of medals
Oh, I
in that
see.
journey.
Okay.
But then my second transfer took me to ITDC in Kovalam,
Okay.
a beautiful
Okay.
property which is a Lila property now. And there you did not have the kind of scope in bakery and pastry as you had in Delhi.
In Delhi. Right.
And then another opportunity came, along the way, wherein the management training batch toppers, they were made an offer to become trainers for the units.
Okay.
So
Okay.
part-time trainers. So in 1993, I took that offer, and I was invited to Delhi to their manpower
Okay.
developmental center in Delhi, Qutub Hotel,
Okay.
and they gave me that train the trainer program, and I went back and started doing my training. So I liked doing the trainings, and more than I like training, it is the people in ITDC Kovalam who
Okay.
liked my teaching.
Okay.
So I initially was
So they pushed you to get into education center.
Initially, my mandate was to train only people in the food production.
Okay.
But then gradually the food service people came forward. Then they wanted to learn wines and those kind of things from me.
Okay.
And then the behavioral stuff, I started doing it for the entire hotel.
Okay.
And that is something which gave, and this was for a lure of 2 merit increments.
Okay.
So if you became a trainer, you were
I
given
see.
2 merit increments.
Okay.
It was a big deal
Big
that
deal
time,
that time.
4th pay commission days.
Okay.
So, I was just as the best trainer, departmental trainer in the
Okay.
whole of ITDC.
Okay.
And that gave me an opportunity to get headhunted.
Okay.
So I was headhunted, and India Habitat Center
Okay.
took me as a full-time trainer.
Okay.
So I was assisting Chef Rajiv Chaudhary
I
and
see.
all their chefs I was training. And then along the way, Hyatt Group, the Saraf Group of
Okay.
hotels, they
Okay.
picked me
You
up
worked
for
for Hyatt also.
yes.
Okay.
So Hyatt, I served them 2 years in Yakineti, Kathmandu, where I was a training manager.
Okay.
And then next journey was as human resources manager in this Ani property.
Okay.
And subsequent to that, there was a upcoming educational institution who were looking for a principal. So they said,
Okay.
tourism and hospitality. So Nepal Tourism and Hotel Management College happened in 1999, which I nurtured for 11 plus years before coming to the IHM system in
Okay.
2011.
So how many years of working with the hotels?
I
and then-
have spent 12 years in
the hotels.
hospitality as a practicing hotel manager,
Okay.
and another 24 years I have completed in
Okay.
education.
Okay.
So I'm principal in the 25th year now.
25th year.
Oh,
That's
that's very good.
So which all institute before coming to Delhi?
Nepal Tourism and
Okay.
Hotel Management College was there for 11.5 years.
Okay.
Then nearly 7 years I was in IHM Gwalior.
Gwalior also. Okay.
I'm going to complete 6 years in
Acha,
Pusa.
Delhi also 6 years
Okay.
study
Yeah,
completed.
yes.
Wow, that's
September
good.
I'll complete 6 years in Pusa.
Okay, that's very nice. Okay. So from the time when you had joined here, what are the kind of changes you have brought in which are beneficial for the students as well as like the infrastructure of the college? I think it has improved from the time we had studied here. There have been a lot of construction, a lot of new things added. So what are the changes you brought in?
I believe in providing educational opportunities to the students.
Mhm.
Now you have to motivate students to learn, and learning is something they do by themselves.
Mhm.
So the facilities, I think one particular change I tried to bring about was to upgrade the facility of the institution.
Mhm.
I have carved out spaces where
Mhm.
people thought none existed.
Mhm.
So what we are doing is IHM Pusa, as you know, this was the first hospitality institution, and 1,200 enrollment we have at the moment.
Mhm.
But all of this is housed in 2.5 acres, including the accommodations,
Okay.
for students and faculty.
Mhm.
So space is one constant we have, and every small corner we have brought it into the mainstream,
Okay.
and we have developed. If you take a look at the bakery, this particular lab which is dedicated to research and development.
Mhm.
This was some canteen or something, which we have
Right.
remodeled and
Remodeled and recreated.
so this is one area. Then what we have done here is that we have increased another department
Okay.
in the institution of management. So we have 4 HODs now.
Okay.
And another good thing that we have tried to bring out is that it is a very upwardly mobile institution.
Mhm.
now.
Mhm.
So any place, any position falling vacant, we don't leave it vacant.
Okay.
We promote the next person.
Immediately.
And when we are grooming people, recently one of our head of department has gone and joined IHM Jaipur as a principal. Now there are more people in the pipeline.
Okay.
So we want people to come here, progress here,
Mhm.
and you would find the youngest heads of department, the youngest senior lecturers and all in this institution now. So we want people to come here and progress,
Okay.
on a rapid.
So what is the total strength of the faculty now?
Faculty, we are working at the moment with about 25 odd regular faculty
Okay.
members. We are short of
Okay.
many of them.
Okay.
So it's about 60% of the faculty strength that we are
Okay.
working with.
And then you have guests
Then
coming
we
in
have
as
guest
lecturers.
lecturers. Then we have a new concept called adjunct faculty.
Okay.
So these people who have got very outstanding careers,
Mhm.
we employ them, and then
Okay.
we have to dedicate 1 hour
I see.
every month.
Okay.
A maximum of about 80 hours they could
Okay.
spend with the institution. So along with that, we are managing, but we are adding new faculty members year in, year out. So every year, we are going in for
Okay.
talent acquisition.
Talent
and
acquisition. Okay. And in our time, it was like the admissions were purely on merit basis. What is the criteria now? I believe it has become more difficult to get admissions.
It has
in
become more
India.
competitive in the sense that
Competitive.
the joint entrance examination is there now. So National Testing Agency is organizing that test.
Okay.
And subsequent to that, you have a counseling process.
Okay.
So your rank, the merit,
Mhm.
and then your choice.
Okay.
So somebody who's at, let's say, first 100 ranks,
Okay.
so this person may choose any institution across the country.
Okay.
But in the last 3 or 4 years, I think our ranks have improved.
Okay.
So when I joined, the lowest rank getting admission into IHM Pusa was in the 400s.
Mhm.
But in last 3 years, it has come down to 200, 225.
Mhm.
And all admissions are filled in.
Okay.
So what we are saying is, with an intake of 300 odd students,
Mhm.
on merit only, non-reserved category seats, 155 odd seats we are filling.
I see.
And
Okay.
the rank, the lowest rank is about 200, 216, 208 like that. So we are attracting the best students from the country.
And these people are from, majority are from Delhi NCR, or you have students coming in from
we
other?
have students coming in from every nook and corner of the country. Now there is a master's program also. So there again, Pusa is the number one choice for the students, and you would hardly find many people, from the Delhi NCR region. It's a small percentage, and people otherwise are from all states.
All states,
Sometimes even the neighboring country. We have got Bangladeshi students at the moment. Number of Nepalese students are studying here. Bhutanese people. Until recently, we had people from Arabian countries also. A Palestinian student was there who graduated last year. So it's and then we have so many overseas Indian citizens
I see.
and NRI dependent children. So they are also studying.
And what is the fee now? It's been, I don't know.
The fee at the moment for the flagship program is about 125,000 rupees
Okay.
per annum,
Okay.
and for the past
For
5 years,
Mhm.
people in the metro city, the institutions in the metro city are allowed to charge a 25% premium.
Okay.
So if a tier 2 city institution would have the base fee of 1
Mhm.
lakh,
Mhm.
we are
Okay.
charging
Okay.
1.25.
Okay.
But in
That's
comparison to the corporate institutions or
Mhm.
private institutions, it is only
It
a
is
fraction.
still- okay.
It is like 20% point or 25%
Mhm.
not more.
Okay. So how do you rate IHM Pusa now as compared to the other? A lot of new institutes which has come up. There are some very good, some are mediocre. So where does IHM Pusa stand in Delhi NCR at the moment?
Delhi, we have been rated as the number one institution consistently for the past so many years by various publications. Ministry of Tourism had a ranking system. There again, we were at the top. So we are ranked at number one.
Number one.
And this is all corporate,
Okay.
big hotel group sponsored institutions. They also feature work on IHM.
Okay. And during the course also, it's the trend now that students leave because like in one course there are 40 to 50 students you take at one batch. No?
Like
So-
the flagship program, we enroll 300 plus students.
Okay.
So 321 is current year
Okay.
enrollment.
Okay.
But yes, along the way, there are a few people who would drop
But what
out.
is the reason they find it difficult or?
No, I think primarily the reason is that people, like you are getting very competitive people coming to Pusa in the first place. And now these are the people who are there in the pipeline for other Ivy League institutions in the country. So if somebody was leaving Pusa and going to, let's say, IIM Indore for an integrated program, so it's sort of similar or a equally professional institution that they are leaving this one.
But like after completing the course, there's some people join the industry, some do not join the industry. What is the reason you feel that they
Actually, we are an institution where this ratio is very much skewed. I think we were fortunate in the last season, the graduate of 2023, we have had 1/3 of the students joining the hospitality sector. But in the previous year and the year prior to that, we had less than 20% of the people ending up in the restaurant and hotel
That's
and
very good.
hospitality related. And the primary reason is the kind of packages being offered by e-commerce or retail or these kind of industries is very, very competitive in comparison with the best of the hotel offers. So there was a exercise done by the leading hotel chains. They wanted to learn why students are getting dissuaded from the hotel industry. So then they came, and I had a chart in my office, and one of the leading hotel chain person said, what is the reason? I said, look for yourself. So the highest compensation offering company out of hotels was at number 8. So there were 7 companies who were offering better compensations to the new entrants. So I think
It
that
has
is-
changed now over the years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because-
Absolutely.
And industry is growing like anything. There's so many opportunities,
Opportunities
for
are available.
yeah.
And then there is another phenomena which has happened is now the latest trend that I have witnessed is this year graduation, last year graduation, the students are pursuing management education in
Okay.
top ranking institutions, right? So now the degree being offered is a BSc degree.
Okay.
People could go into civil services, they could go into any other profession, whichever profession they chose. I learned a couple of days back, one of a person has been awarded Sena Medal.
Okay.
So he's 2011 graduate of IHM Pusa, who is working with the Indian Army, posted in Jammu and Kashmir, and he's been in the award ceremony somewhere he said, he studied in IHM
Yeah,
Pusa.
So that's
So
very
even
good.
If it's
armed
a-
forces
yeah,
have,
they're joining.
yes.
And today we saw that a lot of activities here going on. It is a regular feature that you're training forces people.
Another important thing that we have been able to do in the last 5 years is that we have strengthened our consultancy cell,
Okay.
because there is a mandate that we have is we can extend our services to private parties on remunerative basis. So
Okay.
today the assignment that we have, it is a program being sponsored by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, wherein they have got the mess cooks and chefs from armed forces
Forces.
to
Okay.
learn
Okay.
millet cooking
That's very
Okay.
good.
and to roll it out in their units. But we have designed kitchens for so many organizations. Even some of the fast trains, the mobile
Okay.
pantries have been designed by us.
Okay.
We have extended that service. And the first Vande Bharat train which started, they wanted to scale up the
Okay.
level of
Level
catering.
of catering.
So we catered breakfast
I see.
to the entire train.
Achha, that's very good.
So every morning 1,200 breakfasts
That's it.
were being served from this place.
Yeah.
So this we, because we feel that the students, they will learn better by doing. And that is the opportunity we are making available to them. We have a bake shop which does very well at festival time. We have got advance booking for
Achha,
hampers.
Okay.
So people practice and then
That's
they,
also
that is how they
nice
learn.
step. I think that's wonderful talk with you, and we've also got to know a lot of new things which is started by you. And anything else would you like to add here about the institute? And
In the same line, a couple of days back, there was an event organized here,
okay.
wherein Cadbury's and Mondelez,
Okay.
they organized an event here wherein new products were getting developed for the
Okay.
fast food sector.
Yes.
Desserts
Okay.
using these chocolates
Oh, I see.
out of these two
Okay.
companies. So top chefs, from the country, they were
They
here.
were here. Okay.
The R&D chefs from leading fast food chains,
Fast food chains, okay.
they were here.
Okay.
And the best products, were
Okay.
emerging out
And
of
they're
that.
getting such a good base with ample,
Absolutely.
place
Like
and
you can see
rest of
American
the-
Tea and Lentil Association, they
Okay.
come here and the product development is taking place
Okay.
here. So the thing is, many people are visiting this institution. So they become housebroken. Another important thing we have tried to do in the last 3 to 4 years is that we have got the leading internationally kitchen equipment and other
Okay.
equipment manufacturers
Okay.
to come
Come
and
and-
extend their machines to the
I see.
institution.
Okay.
NKN, if
Mhm.
you went to our quantity lab
Mhm.
now,
Mhm.
so their bulk cooking battery of equipment is
Okay.
available with us.
Okay.
So 7 pieces are there in one line where up to 900 meals, we can use those machines. And Granule Disc is one company which does pot washing.
Okay.
So that machine is there in the
Machine is
same
also there.
this thing. And we have got Well-Built, we have got Rational, we have got
Okay. All
Kanwotham, all
the
these
best
leading machines. Adande, the
Okay.
refrigerating equipment. And this is free of cost, even they are maintaining their machines. Every time a new model comes, they remove the earlier one and bring
Okay.
in the new one.
I see. Okay.
And the bonus is that whenever they are organizing training for their target clients,
Right.
our students get to
Okay.
assist the chefs who
Okay.
are training.
I see.
And that is
So
additional.
it is a win-win situation for
It is-
both.
it
Yeah.
is a very
That's
good
okay. That's so nice of you to have spared so much of time from your busy schedule. And I think let's end this episode here with a positive note. And we would love to come here again and see what all new things which has been happening now.
Most
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
It was a very enjoyable experience for me. Thank you.
Thank you
very
so
much.
Thank
much.